क्या
अंकित
थी? हाँ विनायक, तू जब तक नहीं आता जब तक ये दो चीज देखेगा, एस डाउ और UVXY।
अच्छा, मुझे बस ये करना, स्क्रीन शेयरिंग के लिए एनेबल करना।
हाँ होस्ट बना दिया मैं तेरे को। Ensure।
फिर से यही आ रहा है देख, when I click on screen share it says host disabled.
हाँ मैंने किया है ना, मैंने किया है ना, इसको बनाया है। इससे जूम में एक ही
I
जना होस्ट
see, I
बन,
see.
जूम में एक
Oh,
ही
I
जना
see,
होस्ट
I
बन
see.
सकता
Got it.
है। हाँ विनायक एस होस्ट मत।
हाँ, ऐसा को क्या जानना है आपको?
What are you saying, Vinayak?
हाँ, so what do you need to know about this stuff?
Yeah, so we are trying to see, I mean, right now, since S&P is in a week, people are suspecting that in a week or 2 weeks, basically the week after this holiday, right, Thanksgiving, that is a week when it will peak and then it will start moving downwards. So हम देख रहे हैं कि why not look at those indices with which will go up when the spike
तो
goes
विनायक
down, or this is Dow, right? This is the opposite of
विनायक
Dow short.
तेरे को ये खुद को पता है कि विनायक का 34,000 तक मैक्स है डाउ का, ठीक है? तो 33,800 तक पहुंच गया है। ये डाउ का इनवर्स है।
Dow का इनवर्स है तो
डाउ का इनवर्स है, तो डू यू थिंक दिस इज द बेस्ट बेट एट दिस पॉइंट? बिकॉज लास्ट टाइम जब डाउ 29,000 गया था ना, ये 45 गया था एस डाउ। तो अभी ये ऑलमोस्ट बॉटम क्रिएट कर गया है, कितना और नीचे जा सकता है?
या एस डाउ का देख रहे हो ना ये?
हाँ एस
Dow.
डाउ और UVXY जब तक का जेम्स नहीं ज्वाइन कर जाता।
So you can take this thing 25 के आसपास, 25.50 के आसपास, you guys can start entering into this until the intraday levels, right?
वो तो आज था 25.50।
ये लेवल्स तक आप वापस एंटर कर सकते हैं इसमें, इंट्राडे लेवल्स पे, राइट? क्योंकि थोड़ा स्कोप इंट्राडे लेवल पे अभी भी इसको नीचे आने का है, और राइट
24 तक जा सकता है ना। एक जो पीक आना बाकी है जिसमें डाउ 34,000 तक टच होगा, जो कि लास्ट स्पाई में भी।
No, I think if he looks at the Dow and confirms how up Dow can go, then we can just enter at that point, right? You don't need to really look at as Dow. Just look at this one.
दोनों
If this peaked out, then enter.
हाँ ये भी सही बात है कि डाउ का तेरे को एक पीक बता दे कि डाउ है 34,100 या 33,900
So
पीक।
see, डाउ अभी यहाँ पे क्या कर रहा है? This is always a zone of accumulation, ठीक है? Either what I can see in the Dow is, see, if you see this zone, correct? This will decide the Dow's future. If Dow crosses this line, it is started to going down from here, right? If it crosses, then it might again go up to this levels, 35,000.
Cross goal तो even once it crosses, we cannot enter, right? We need some confirmation, I believe.
If confirmation is basically if the day's candle is closed below that. If you see, this is the same pattern happened here. If you see it closely, right? The Dow went up, right? Then it started accumulating. What exactly happened is, this is like inviting buyers and sellers both, right? So those who think that Dow will go till here, they start accumulating here, right? But the market will not move. It is the sideways market for few days. So it keeps on entering the buyers and sellers, and those once the buyers are trapped here, right? Those who started buying here, once they get trapped, like it's a heavy quantity, where their stop losses, it's either here, here, here. The way it goes down is very fast, right? Because it does not want them to get out of the market, right? And so they want them to save their money. So see, the same pattern, if you see, the same pattern has been followed here at the time of accumulation, right? The same thing is happening here.
So Abhi bol, how do we time that thing? How do we enter exactly when we think it's going to go down?
Unless and until Dow is in this zone now, it is a no trading zone. You will not trade anything.
Okay.
The trend does not consider.
So I need to wait for the 332.
Yeah. So see, 33287, right? This is line. Once you get the daily candle close, this kind of candle close here, right? Strong candle flow. What is the strong candles in the sea? In the selling side, a strong candle is where the body is heavy, right? It's completely red. Smaller wick. What it says that the sellers are dominant. This candle is sellers are dominant, or either wick is long, like the stock went up till here, right? But then at the end, sellers push it down, and now it is closing in a red. Correct. So this candle is C. This is the candle where it it opened here, right? Stock opened here. Buyers took it forward till here, 36,936. Then sellers put it down.
Abhi tu 1 day ka dekh rahe hai. Okay. Over the period of 3 days, I see.
Logic is same. No matter what kind of candlestick you go into, the logic is same.
तो एक काम कर भाई, इधर वो लाइंस लगा दे, लाइंस लगा के हमको बोल स्क्रीनशॉट लेके we'll save it.
ये मुझे तो एक्सटेंडेड लग रहा है, ये जो ऊपर निकल गया है ये ओवर एक्सटेंडेड लग रहा है.
Do you think it's making a upper, it's going to make a higher high?
तो अगर एस डाउ को देखेगा तो वो भी रिवर्सल बनाना चालू कर गया है.
But it's still not confirmed, right? The trend is still not confirmed to us. See, whenever this kind of line breaks, right, like this, even if it has to go up, right, the Dow, what mostly it does, it comes and touches this line again. Then it goes up. So the stock movement happens something like this. If you see, this is called as a inverse head and shoulder pattern, right? Since it's not a perfect, because the left head is longer than the head, this is not considered as a proper breakout. Since head should always be like, see, the proper head and shoulder pattern should be like this one, right? The head should be bigger, and then there should be left head, right head, right? This can be a bit longer as well, but should not exceed this.
I see.
Right. So this is not a proper head and shoulder pattern, but yes, if you see it on the overall, like, because in the market nothing is perfect, right? It will not show you the picture perfect thing. So it will never happen something like this. That if you want to show a head and shoulder pattern, it will not make something like this. It will not make everybody that easy to make money, right? There are always complex things. Let's suppose if we can consider as a cup and handle pattern. Okay, there are different patterns in the market that happens. Basically, this is considered as bullish. Whenever you get a head and shoulder pattern is this, right? Goes down like this. This is the bearish pattern. And inverse head and shoulder is a bullish pattern.
I see. Even though it's trending downwards.
Yeah. Even though it's trending, because it's not a picture perfect, right? If you see it correctly, it's not like this. If you see, if it was like this, then it was highly confirmed. If the pattern is like this, okay, this, then it is happening like this, it is happening like this. Lot of things can happen. See, now it can happen like this as well. It is still here. Now, I'll tell you possibilities. What are the possibilities, right? To complete this head and shoulder pattern. It created one head here, right? So one shoulder here, correct? And if you see from here, it created one head and shoulder in a cross. But if you see this head is not complete, if you see it in the picture perfect thing,
I
right?
see.
So something can happen like this, and again it will come down till here, and again it might go up, correct?
Mm-hmm.
on a very large scale. This is what I'm talking about, the 5 months, 6 months, or 4 months from now. Okay, on a larger, and since we are talking about the small time frames, right? What might happen in the small time frame? What we can see right now here is, if we draw the trend line from here to here, right? We can clearly see the trend line has been broken, right? The Dow has broken the trend line. It has gone up from here, correct? Now it is accumulating buyers and sellers both, correct?
Yep.
Once, see, now there are two things. Either this will go up or this will trap the buyers, right? Who are like stuck at the upside. Now those who have bought it from seeing this thing, breakout, right? A lot of people must have entered here, right? Now, if it wants to, what do you say? Particularly, hit their stop loss. If they want, if that this chart wants to take their stop losses, correct, or want them to trap this at this time, it will not start going to come down like this, because at this, see, these people will get scared and they'll get out of the market very soon. Okay, that's the reason this accumulation happens at the high, right? It always happens at the high, because now these people are, those who have bought here right now, they are relaxed, right? Because they still believe the market is not going to go down, because if it has to, then it would have gone like this. That's what they think. As of now, the market is holding. So what they think, that it might hold and it might go up from here. Correct. So that's the reason they're saying what their stop losses is. They must have kept the stop losses here. So then let's suppose I have entered here. If market comes till here, I will consider myself as a wrong, that I was wrong, right? But market will not come down this easily. It will not come like this, because they will get time to exit here.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah. So what will happen in that particular journey?
So you're basically saying you cannot say from this that the market, the Dow is already topped, right?
Yes.
You need to watch for really it to come below even 3,200, and then you say 32,000, and then you say, okay, now it's going bearish.
Right. So the way what I see here is, see, because and now everybody knows, correct? A lot of people are talking about all the negative things in the market, correct? So one situation can be there, something like this. This situation, right? At these places, even sellers are getting accumulated. Correct. Why I'm asking you to not to enter here, correct? Because even there is a possibility that a lot of people must be selling here, thinking this is a trap, right? A lot of other things they might have the same thinking as us, correct? So what might happen in this case? The sellers accumulation is more at that time. So even if market has to go down, right, it will give one strong breakout. It will take all the sellers out of the market, then start come down.
I see.
Correct. So what might happen here, because we are in the indecisive phase, correct? If it goes from here, it's okay. What will you miss? We will miss from this to this rally, right? Correct. But if we take it to the confirmation, yahan se we have this thing, this long, na, to capture.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, so it's
Vinayak, how bottom it can go and how much top it can go more? 3,400 max, 34,000 max. At least because
337.
337 and 34,000 max. I am predicting. 30 this one, the May top or August top.
34,300 might go.
Yeah, so basically
it
prediction.
Should not actually, technically, if it has to go down now, it should not go and cross that line. If Dow really wants to go, because that will again, what will happen here? A lot of people see at this junction, right? If we face the strong rejection at this particular junction, it's like 34,300 ke aaspaas. If we get any red candle like this, okay, this candle. The trade is highly confirmed, then we can enter into the put side, or you can sell the calls. Whatever
it's better, I think we load the SDAO. SDAO is the best one. I think that I am not good with options, but SDAO is the best one.
Yeah, buying the stock, right?
That depends. That totally depends on your preference, what you want to do. It's overall. See, anyway, SDAO, all other, they are not going to follow make their own chart, right? They are going to follow the Dow. Right? SDAO is going to follow the Dow, correct? it's not going to make its own chart.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, so 34,300 is the point. Okay, let me write
Yeah.
it down. Okay.
So this is the zone between 34,000 and 34,000. What we say, right? If it starts falling from here only, right? The point we have. Once we get out of this accumulation, right? We have to see the markets. What do we say? Behavior here, and if it is break these things, right? In one go, then I'll tell you what the movement will be here. If you guys want, right? Market might come down here, right? It might again go up here, right? To scare those who have entered into the puts, and then again might be a little breakout, and then market will start its own trend.
Okay. Yeah. So trap. Always one more trap.
Yes.
एक मिनट रुक मैं फोटो लेता हूँ.
Sure.
He can send all these photographs. Don't worry.
Yeah, can you send this photo, man?
Vinayak,
Yeah.
send the photograph. Take this on group.
Put the niche wala. What should we watch for? That blue line is
Bottom.
32, 328, and then that's when we confirm. Yeah, it's going down.
That is. I'll make one chart. I'll send it in the group, right?
Okay.
So yeah, but the reason why we are not entering here is there might be a chance that market might give one strong move to
तू एक काम कर विनायक भाई, ये चार्ट ना जो भी लाइंस है उधर draw the lines and just put 2 or 3 points, right? Whatever you're saying, so that we keep referring to that even going into tomorrow. Does it make sense?
Yes.
Vinayak, I think you remember you sent for Nasdaq, you send exactly same for Dow, and put the Fibonacci also. Something what you do also for Fibonacci. Can you show some Fibonacci? What you do generally for Fibonacci? Some people in the group, other groups keep touching about Fibonacci, 75%, 80%. What is that?
Fibonacci, I guess it's for that you have to know the candlesticks first, right? Even if I tell you the Fibonacci, you won't get it right now, correct?
वो यहाँ से तो बना था ना left hand side में.
Right. So see, I can draw that, but you won't understand that because first of all, you need to understand the candlestick patterns first, right? Without that, Fibonacci is of no use.
ठीक है.
Unless
in general at least अभी basic के लिए ये points पता होना चाहिए कि हमारे को किस point पे inverse लेना है और at least किस point पे at least exit होना है. Yeah, because this whole week from last Thursday or Wednesday till now, it's a whole choppy accumulation phase for SPY, Nasdaq and Dow. And there is a big movement planned for tomorrow or Wednesday because there is a FOMC meeting and there is a job data coming on. So you saw in the group, the peak capital. So either I am planning a big data move tomorrow or either Wednesday. So that will move the market to super bullish or super bearish.
Correct.
So I think potentially recognizing the Dow peaks, right? And we kind of knowing that, okay, it's starting to come down.
Mostly Dow is going down. Okay. So mostly Dow is going down. That's what but I don't know if it is going to go down from right now. Okay. That's the reason we are waiting for the confirmation that what exactly will be the confirmation.
So can you draw those lines and tell me when to say it is a confirmation? Okay. Right? Just 2 or 3 sentences. This is when you know it's a confirmation. So we Dow ka de de wo, and what else? Ankit, I think we noted down something else. UVXY is basically the SPY wala, right? So if he does the same thing on SPY, that should be good as well, right?
नहीं, वो उसका इनवर्स है, तो वो इसका ये पीछे पुराना हिस्ट्री देख के बता सकता है कि सो विनायक मेरे पास अगस्त में 2000 स्टॉक से UVXY के $10 पे, ठीक है. तो बेसिकली जब SPY जब बॉटम आउट हुआ ना 348 पे, दैट UVXY फ्लाई टू $14. तो अभी तो UVXY अगर ओपन करेगा, दिस इज UVXY. हाँ, अब इसको एक बार बॉटम आउट कर सकते हैं कि ये 738, आई एम प्रेडिक्टिंग 738 or 770 could be the bottom, but once the SPY will again go to 340, this can fly back to $11 or $12.
Right, so ये तो lifetime आएगा क्या है?
ये ऐसा कुछ है कि ये basically ये है futures. This is a futures, not this is a future stock. Futures. So
does it make sense to do all this chart analysis on the futures? Why not do it on the original SPY and then you know when to enter if you want to enter here, right?
but at
No,
least
I
इससे
just
इससे
don't
पता
know
हो
if
जाएगा.
this.
No, at
See,
least इससे पता we will get to know more idea about
Okay.
from this one, that how, when do you think this, how much SPY has more time to go to?
I see.
Will be the perfect way. मैंने last time in August I find out that 870 or 910 was the bottom, and then it changed the trend in August 16th or something. August 16 it changed the trend and started moving up to from $9 to
going
$14.
down, down and down. What exactly is this?
It's
This
so
is the future.
that is one other thing. ये इनका decays है, so they keep decaying also.
So
That's
there is
one thing
there
you
is
need to understand.
no point in buying this.
Yeah, so it keeps decaying.
But
So
तो
you
एक
can
बार
only make
एक बार
money if there is a
Ankit bhai,
uh,
Ankit, this is not futures. Only futures never decay. Future works one to
Yeah,
one
yes,
per
yes.
stock actually. This is
तो
not
th-
as
तो
decay
ये
is
क्या
comes
है?
only in option.
This is the inverse of SPY and VIX total. So if you see the, whenever the SPY crashed 20 points, 10 points, this jumped from $9 to $13, $14.
No,
So
but
if
what is underlying? What is this actually? मुझे भी
underlying,
नहीं
this is the inverse of SPY.
If it is the inverse of a SPY, then why it is continuously going down?
yeah. So that's a question I also had. So I thought maybe there is a decay. That's what we
नहीं,
thought.
I'm still predicting what exactly, but if you see that COVID crash, you see that stock went to almost $500. If you see recently on October 10th, when October 12th, when SPY was 348, this went crazy to $14 from $9. Percentage jump is like 1000%. When you take 1 month back of this, whenever this big plant crash is there, this will fly like 100%, 50%. अभी देख 12th October का देख, from August to 12th October. See
But
these red
इसका
green
bottom
candle.
नहीं निकाल सकते. We cannot find this. इसका bottom नहीं निकाल सकते अपन.
नहीं निकाल सकते.
नहीं निकाल सकते. How will it? Because it's going down and down ना. It's in a downtrend.
So then leave it.
There's
Then
no
leave
issue.
this one and focus on VIX.
So from that perspective, Ankit bhai, I think it's even riskier
Yeah,
to
this
get
is
into
super risky.
this.
This is mine. This is mine. Whoever has really big guts, who can hold it. This is
Sure.
like you are putting $800 on this, and this can maybe SPY crash 20 points. This will be $800 to $1,200 in one day.
Let's forget this one, man. Let's move on.
VIX. The next one is VIX, Vinayak.
VIX भी वैसे है क्या?
नहीं,
Is
नहीं,
that
VIX is
having a big decay?
VIX is a fear and greed indicator.
The fear and greed index. Yeah.
The whole SPY runs on this VIX.
Somebody asked me this time yesterday.
इसका bottom बता सकता है कि 2050 है 2150 है.
And this line, we can take a support from this line.
क्या point है उसका
2130,
2150?
Yeah, this line somewhere around 21.
अच्छा ठीक है, तो मतलब basically अभी
That depends how fast the journey is going to be, right? If it's a bit late, then the point will be a bit higher, right? If it's like early on, then it might go up till 20.89, something like that. So understand, so this is the point, right, where this can go. And if it breaks this point, right, which is, I don't think it should do unless and until there is a news. Okay, again, I want to tell each one of you the analysis that what everything that I'm trying to do is purely based on the price action. I do not consider any news right into this.
तो
Yeah.
विनायक मैं बहुत सारे अलग जगह से पता किया 2150 और एक और कोई गैप बाकी है 2150 या फिर 2120 का कोई गैप बाकी रह गया है, वो फिल करना इस वीक में आएगा, वो कल या परसों में.
It's 21.30 वाला.
हाँ
21.30 वाला गैप है वो.
हाँ 21.30 का कोई गैप है.
Hmm.
वो कल या परसों में आता है तो SPY 403 या 405 हो जाएगा. That will be the last dip of this, and then it will reverse back and go back to 35. That's where the SPY will go to 340.
Okay. See, on the upper side, that's what exactly it is, right? Even if SPY has to fall, Dow has to fall, it is not going to be in one way, right? Either they will put somebody, like, even if SPY goes at 402, 403, right? It's not going to be like it's going to touch and come down like this, correct? So most of the times, see, lot of if it goes like this, SPY, correct? If lot of enough buyers are here, then only stock might reverse at a very sharp level, right? The same thing, if you see, the same thing happened in the target. That's the reason I told you that it is going to be, when it falls, it's going to be fall aggressively. Because whenever there are random buyers and random sellers, correct, in the market, who have no idea what they are doing,
Like us. Yeah.
we can say that, like us, or even like those people with the big money, they also do this. They are random buyers.
So I found that
Random buyers.
21.27 is the gap.
Yeah, at this point of junction, so 21.40, right?
Huh.
There is a gap. But I feel if it is going to go till here, then it might touch this level as well, right? If it is going that close.
ये अगस्त जो है ना, अगस्त का बॉटम है ना, वैसा बनाएगा. अगस्त 16 का जो बॉटम है ना 2022 का, वहां तक जाएगा, उसके बाद रिवर्ट हो जाएगा. अगस्त हाँ, यहाँ पर लास्ट टाइम 1950 गया था, इस बार 2050 जाके रिबाउंड होके फिर वापस आके 35 जाता है. So then prediction is that SPY this time will go 340.
See, in the VIX index, if you see in the VIX index, totally, there is no pressure from the upside. Okay, there is no pressure from the upside. If you see, highs are same, almost same.
हाँ, highs are always 34, 35.
Correct.
Until unless we have like COVID crash or something, highs are always like 34, 35.
Now, if this time, if it goes up something like this, correct, it can break this as well.
Seriously?
Yes. That's what the price action says. That's how the prices works, right? Because see, it's the same like a hammer. If you see, if you hammer at one place, correct, again and again and again and again and again, correct. Look at how many supports are, how many resistance are there, how many times price has been rejecting from here. Look at this. Look at this. So what happens whenever this type of chart becomes, whenever VIX comes here, sellers grabs in. That they know this will become very obvious, right? If you sell from here.
So they'll basically pull it further down when
Yeah,
things are going bad.
Yes. So what they do whenever things like there might be some news, right? This might break as well. This might come back again here, but this will break.
But this is very dangerous, man. You know that when VIX goes 35, SPY will crazy go down.
It's okay. See, the way it happens, right? I'll tell you. If you are okay with this being 35, okay. Now 35, how much it is? Let's suppose SPY is around 340, correct?
Yeah.
SPY is at 340. Let's take the number. It will open tomorrow 320. And it will cover everything back.
So
Yeah,
when
yeah,
it
I know that,
opens
I
320,
noticed
we
that.
exit.
I think we noticed that when last time SPY went 348, it recovered within 5 minutes and went to 356.
Exactly. So my point is, it's not that it will not go. It's that where we are exiting.
So
Because
like Prashant
what happens-
explained me one time that it might just go for 15-20 minutes, and that time all the exchange might happen and just go back again.
Exactly. So the way it will happen, basically, let's suppose if somebody is waiting here, right? Somebody is waiting on this levels on the puts, right? Correct. He's sitting on the 3. Let's suppose, sorry, he has bought the calls, thinking that SPY has bottom out, right? This is the bottom out. What will do? Because this is the positional trader, right? He's trading for tomorrow. He has taken the stock or for call option or whatever position he is into, right? Stock will open here, and this person first it will get out from here. In the first 5 minutes, this person who has bought the calls, right? Because he must have been seeing the 70% decay in his position. If he's putting 100 rupees, 70 rupees are gone. He will be in a fear and he will get out of this market. And that's the time when market will come up here very strongly. And then again, this person will start entering here, since thinking that market will go up and market again will go down. That's the basic nature of the market. The way it traps it is not a retailer and it's not a trapping basically. It's the way market behaves, right? Because if 100 people are there in the market makers want It's not like they alone want to make money. They know some retailers are going to make money with them. And fortunately, they cannot stop this. Those who understand this are going to make money with them. But what they try to say कि 80 लोगों को पैसा देने के बजाय let's give it to 20. And because the reason people are so rich in the stock market because all these people, ये 80 लोगों का पैसा 20 लोगों की जेब में जा रहा है. That is the reason those who make big in the option buying, right? Those who are successful buyers make more money, more money than anybody else, because बाकी सबका पैसा इसके जेब में जा रहा है. If 99% of people are failing, 99% people's money is going to this one guy's pocket. So whenever he earns big. If you're an option seller, if you're an option seller, I have went through the option animals class as well, right? Ankit sir knows about it. Jay sir taught me about those things, right? Option animals. When he introduced me to the option selling, right? And so I went on looking for it. They are the top traders, those in the group. And what is their average monthly return expectation? Is 2 to 3%. Just उनका average expectation monthly रहता है 2 से 3%. बस. They are not planning for कि दिन का 15% बना दो यहाँ पे. And since they are top traders, they know ये बन सकता है. लोग बनाते हैं, but they know this is not going to be consistent.
Yeah, option buying is a worthless. Trust me, option buying is a worthless.
So Abhi, even right now, buying VIX is not a bad idea, right? Like buy VIX
you
and
cannot buy. Trust me, VIX directly you can buy. They stop trading, allowing VIX stock directly buying.
I see. Okay.
Otherwise, I will buy VIX tomorrow.
This is the index, right? Fear and greed index. From here, you can know what. See, whenever VIX goes up, right? This one logic is there. Whenever VIX goes up, right? It goes up like crazily. See, the moment it happens on the downside, it's very slow. Correct? Understand this one pattern very clearly. Whenever it comes down, the movement is not like that. But whenever it is going up, look at the movements.
Yeah, it goes up like 20-30% in one day.
Yeah. So if
That's
anybody
the reason. Otherwise, if VIX can be buyable, I can buy 1,000 stocks and just close the account. It will be 35 in 10 days, and then you have clearly 15,000 in 1 month.
Right.
How come they have options, man?
Options you can do, but options are decayed, man. When you are perfectly buying at the side time, you exactly time it, then you might make some money when the stock VIX might move 20% or 15% on that day. That only particular this you see these candles, two green candles left hand side where he created the trend line. If you catch exactly the option on those two particular day, you will be making money. Else your options are also worthless.
Well, that's the problem. Even with the state we are in, you don't know when this thing will happen. Will it happen?
So that's the reason he is
this
saying
week,
that,
next week, even into December 10th
so
week.
he is always suggesting that suppose let's take example of SDAO. When SDAO is like 34,300, you start accumulating SDAO when it will be 24, and eventually when DAO will be 30,000, the SDAO will go at least $30. So at least you will be making like 100 stock, $500 easily. So option buying is worthless. I am again moving to the stocks only, and stock SDAO is like 100
those who
stocks.
wants to see those you want to buy the options, right? First of all, you need to ask yourself one question very seriously: that are you disciplined enough? If answer is even 1% no, you should not go to the option buying. Option buying can make people money. It can make you rich very quickly. But the only thing is you need to be very consistent, very disciplined, because you cannot be on a hope, emotions, other people's what we say. If you can't be waiting for Vinayak to confirm the trend in the option buying.
Yeah, I think let's have James session. James, you bought the call today. Did you put a stop loss or you leave it and you lose that $500? James?
No, yeah, I sold it at a loss, and then what I did was I bought it and then I sold it again, and
Loss or
I
profit?
think for a profit.
So that was a quick trade. Then you might be having a quick trade, something like that, because ultimately today there was no movement on SPY whole day.
No, but what I was going with my story was that when the market starts, Dow is going to go and make a big dip. Okay. So as soon as I saw it was at 95, I sold it and I entered at the bottom. And I knew that when it goes to the bottom, it will be the bottom. I mean, I just went with my story and I think it just clicked.
Okay.
So I end up making 12% when I got out.
Okay.
Great, great.
Okay. So that was a like quick trade. Like options is like always a quick trade, 5 to 10 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't
No,
know.
actually, I waited almost 6 hours
6
for
hours
my trade,
because it's
but
a
I was
choppy
watching
day.
it like a hawk. Yeah.
No, but it's a choppy day. You can Monday, Tuesday until there is a new news. They are bringing all the options choppy.
So,
And
James, I'll tell you one thing, right? Even if you're doing the options, right, you're buying an option, correct? Keep your time frame also intact, right? That I'll not trade for more than 1 hour or 2 hours. Because
Oh,
there is a reason for that. There is a reason for that. What happens?
okay. Mhm.
Let's suppose this is the day start, right? A day start. Now you have taken the, let's suppose some call here. You have seen this much profit, right? This is very big profit. Just understand, this is not like just take an example. Right? It was like a day start. These are like 5 minutes candle or 3 minutes candle, right? It started going up. You took some calls here, right? It went up to here, but for some reason, for greed or something, you did not do. Now these are coming down. Of course, you will not book the losses here, right? Now you're cutting your positions. Now you might be holding, thinking that it might come at least till here, that you will be at a cost to cost and you will sell. Correct. These situations might happen in the market, and at the end, what you feel, if not today, it might happen tomorrow. And what you end up holding that position for tomorrow. This is the best way to lose your capital.
Yeah, that's happened to me before. Yeah.
This is the best way to lose your capital. So if you are in the option buying, understand, if you're option buying and you are not skillful enough, you are a pure gambler. Understand that. And there is nothing wrong with gambling, right? People have made a lot of money in gambling. But the only way to make money in the gambling is, let's suppose you're going into the casino. If you have won the one game, come back and sleep at home. Otherwise, no. You're going to lose whatever you have in your pocket. Because the system has been designed like that. The casino has been designed like that. It is to pull out money from your pocket, not to give you, right?
okay,
So
let's focus on now. Spy, what do you think for tomorrow?
So you're saying even the stock market is designed for that,
Yeah.
if you're gambling with it.
Exactly. These is the professional business. Stock market is a professional business. It's not some kind of gambling, right? Those who treat it as a business, they make money.
Let me introduce my best friend. Prashant joined the call today. He's one more champion from India. Prashant, this is another fabulous team we have. They are all good-minded and all that. So, Prashant, whenever you are free, when you settle down, we are conducting this training so that at least we are not losing money. In this group, almost everybody lost $100,000. Prashant.
Yeah, that's too much, man.
Yeah, so we need your guidance. Ultimately, I know that you are busy, but whenever you have time, share us 30 minutes sometime. Whenever you are free, we can conduct this kind of sessions. And feel free to guide us. And I know that you don't love option. That's the reason I am suggesting all my groups not to do any options. Trust me.
No, I myself do, but I
No, you
primarily
do options like
Sorry.
you do credit put and the debit credit and credit spread or something, but you don't do naked.
I don't do naked here.
Yeah, so no, naked is we are all are naked right now.
No naked thing. And naked I do, for example, let's say SPY is at around 390 or whatever, I'll go ahead and sell 450 because I know in next 1 month it will not reach 450. I will get my 2 to 3% and I will come out. Or I will sell 340. I need only 3%. 3% into 12 months, I have 36% per year. Who will give me 36% per year?
So this kind of strategies, whenever you are settled down, please teach us what is the 3% or 5% strategy.
No, let me join. I have joined on the mobile. Let me just join quickly on the. I'll just show you. I'll just join the same call on the.
Okay.
What do you say on my laptop and I'll show you.
Okay. So by the time, Vinayak, can you carry on what exactly we can do? We all are like desperate, and I think we all are in FOMO. What needs to be done for this week?
Yeah.
This is a short week, and Thursday is a market off. Friday nobody do any training. So we are only left with 2 days, tomorrow and Wednesday.
Right. Just like this, just like I told in the SPY, right? Sorry, Dow. The same thing is with the SPY as well, right? We have to wait till we get the clear confirmation, right? The market is going, correct?
So today I noticed that I keep holding the SPY and watching the whole day, and I noticed that 394.20 is some crucial point, and whenever it goes down, it try to come back and stay there, because that is a point of exactly 3 days before 11 November something. Can you check that what is that 3490 point? 3420, 394.20. So that is the reason it closed above this. So that 394.24 was a 17th closing.
This point.
394.24. And do you think is it started making any pattern, any downtrend, any uptrend? Not yet.
No. Market is in total indecision mode right now.
So still accumulation until tomorrow. Looks
Yes, yes. See, let's see. If you see it here, market has not moved anywhere.
This is,
Same thing, right? It's accumulation at the bigger level, and that's also there is a gap up from here, right? 3% gap up. The market is trying to sustain about that. So unless and until we get a clear trend, I think we should not enter into this. We should save the capital.
And
If you're not-
I
if you're
read
not
in the
afraid of
group,
selling, yeah.
I read in one of the group there is a 381 gap is still left. Something. Are you seeing that same gap? Correct?
Yeah,
381.
This is the gap. See, it's not even 381 or something like that. If you see this is the gap. You cannot consider this as a gap, right? You always consider this as a gap.
Yeah, this gap is still there, correct?
Yeah, from where the day ended, right?
Yeah.
It's a last day's low, right? This is the last day high, but this is the last day low as well. Stock went up till here as well. So the gap cannot be calculated from here. It is from here to here.
So people are saying either it will fill this gap or either it will go to 407 gap. So upside gap is 407 and downside gap is this 379 to 381. It will try to do this to filling these two gaps.
So see, on a broader scale, if you see it on a broader scale, right? It's fine. According to me, it should take at least take one jump, right, on upside. I guess if I would have to take a trade, right, in this particular situation, I would have waited for a spike to go up to the buy of 405 or 407, and then if I get any confirmation, then I'll start entering into my trades. Or otherwise, I'm okay with missing this rally.
So when it enters 405, what are you going to enter into? Upside or downside?
It's going to be a short.
Short.
Put.
Yeah,
He's just waiting for the top.
Either I'll be selling
I don't think it's just him. Everybody's waiting to see. I think everybody's waiting for a trade. Honestly,
exactly. That's the reason I'll not.
But also tell me something, guys. Why do you think it will even go one leg up? Why don't you think it will now start going down?
No, not yet, man. I don't think it's just the 400 is not even crossed yet, and that is a psychological number. I think predictions are still saying the market is not ready to crash until
नहीं 402 तो पहुंच गया यार.
407 या 410 का कोई एक पॉइंट बाकी है.
नहीं 402 नहीं तू बोला साइकोलॉजिकल नंबर 400 है और 400 पहुंच गया और 400 से नीचे आया वो.
लेकिन विक्स का अभी जो है पे बेसिकली तुमने अभी विक्स देखा हो तो विक्स का अभी भी 1 और 2 पॉइंट्स बाकी है. 22.50 है आज. वो 20.50 का जो 2 पॉइंट है ना, उस पॉइंट 2 पॉइंट में वो स्पाई 10 पॉइंट्स जंप लेगा और उसके बाद वो विक्स रिवर्स होगा और स्पाई ऊपर से रिवर्स होगा.
I mean, I'm not denying. I think that definitely is a possibility. पर तू कितना अभी तेरा 5 पॉइंट के लिए स्पाई का 5 पॉइंट के लिए तू क्यों रिस्क लेगा उतना? तू वेट करके देखेगा ना ट्रेड.
10 पॉइंट्स है ना स्पाई का.
पर साला वो 10 पॉइंट के लिए कितना घुमा रहा है तेरे को. पहला 390 पे गया.
I'm the same, man. I'm thinking maybe we should start even buying into these puts even right now.
No, you can definitely
longer
do long
puts,
puts.
right?
No,
Long
absolutely.
puts.
If you think if you think you're bearish in the market, and you think a lot of people are, right?
Like, do you think so? Because if you are buying the puts and if they take the SPY to 405, their half of the money is gone.
नहीं, depend तेरा कब का
No,
ये है, right?
half of the money is gone. Trust me. Ask Vinayak.
अगर तेरा 2023 का दिसंबर 2023 का 340 का पुट्स है
कुछ नहीं
और
मिलेगा
स्पाई
उसमें।
अगर
कुछ मिलेगा ही नहीं,
कुछ मिलेगा ही नहीं, वो बोल देख ले, उससे पूछ ले।
प्रीमियम कुछ मिलेगा ही नहीं, उसमें क्या मिलेगा? दिसंबर 2023 का लोगे तो क्या प्रीमियम मिलेगा? कितना पैसा जाएगा? रिस्क टू रिवॉर्ड क्या होगा? कुछ नहीं होगा। Are you ready to wait till 2-4 महीने के लिए वेट कर सकते हो? आप नहीं कर सकते।
नहीं यार, 2-4 महीने के लिए नहीं, अगर 340 पहुंच गया तो मैं क्लोज कर देगा ना मेरा पोजीशन का
अभी
उससे
वो-
पहला। लेट्स से जनवरी 2023 में अगर मेरा स्पाई 340 पहुंचता है, ठीक है, तो I will exit my position 100% profit, right? Why will I wait? But I'm just putting 2023 as a bet so that, you know, from now until 2023
उससे अच्छा तो
बीच में
फिर इससे अच्छा तो ये है कि 375 का केवल एक पुट लो, नियर द मनी लो, इन द मनी लो, फार द मनी जाने का कोई मतलब नहीं है. It's better you buy a one put of 390 rather than buying a 10 puts of 340. Vinayak, agree?
Yeah, but with that you
Individual
don't know
level-
कि कब जाएगा, right? वो
इंडिविजुअल लेवल देखो, इंडिविजुअल लेवल ना, जिसको जो कंफर्टेबल है. What I'm trying to say here is, right, if you feel if stock moves against you, you can manage that position, right? If you feel that if stock goes up somehow, right, you can manage your position, then whatever position you guys are talking about are right. If you can manage your losses.
Nobody
not about-
I mean, if I buy one contract, अगर one contract में खरीदता है, एक contract भी लेता है दिसंबर का, अगर वो नहीं जाता है, I can just buy the trade, right? I can just buy 100, stocks of SPY.
How can you buy 100 stocks of SPY? You need at least 350, almost $37,000, $39,000.
बराबर ना यार, तो $37,000. I mean, of course,
Only
if you have that money,
you have that amount at this point. All me and Nirod and almost lost everything.
नहीं वही बोल रहा ना. I think that is what he was saying. If you can cut your losses as a strategy, and you don't want to lose the money, and you think that SPY will always go up, you can buy it and hold it, right? अगर मतलब worst come worst scenario बोल रहा हूँ मैं. I'm just one of the strategies. I'm just saying.
Prashant bhai, please guide us what needs to be done for this 2 days.
I'll tell you, I think all of the people on this call are knowledgeable. See, there are 3 ways. I'll just talk for 2 minutes. There are 3 ways in which market can go, either up, either down, either sideways. I think that's what Vinayak was also trying to say. So out of the 3 things, now when you strongly bet against one trend, so let's say the market stops sideways, खड़ा रह गया पूरा, तो premium चला गया. If it goes down, it is going against you, then also you lose your money. So why option sellers make money, and that's why I also sell option, is you have 2 things, 2/3 probability versus 1/3 probability actually. That's why if you heard, I think Vinayak mentioned in between, I will sell call instead of buying put. I do the same thing actually. So I have 2/3 probability of winning rather than 1/3 probability of winning. That's my only thing. So I fall. I am
Also,
happy with
you
3%.
sell calls, is it? So
yeah, that's 2/3. So even if market stays there, I'm eating the premium. If the market goes as per what I went down, I am happy getting that premium. And
so
if
selling
it goes
call
up,
is like short selling. So but you okay.
I'm an insurance. Basically, I'm an insurance seller. What are options? Nothing.
Premium,
you are
premium,
buying
premium.
insurance, and I'm selling the option, and you are buying the insurance.
So whatever the premium you lose for SPY, that goes to him.
So you
selling
build
call,
a trade which will never close, is it? So, or what, out of the money, is
It's
it?
up to
You
me.
put
No.
Exactly. I want it to close out of the money. Exactly. So that's why I buy far out of the market.
Example दो ना, example.
एग्जाम्पल मैं देता हूँ. जैसे अभी यहाँ पर जो चार्ट शेयर किया है, आई विल सेल 440 430 का कॉल ऑप्शंस. सी
That means his view is still bearish. But
व्यू इज
for
बेरिश और
him-
साइडवेज. व्यू इज बेरिश और साइडवेज. लेट इट स्टैंड. मार्केट को वहीं खड़ा रहने दो. लेट इट स्टैंड ओवर देयर ओनली. डजंट मैटर.
Yeah. So he's selling the calls, but see, he's going where? 440. As in, he's a safe till 440 till the expiry.
हाँ.
Correct. So
Correct.
stock he can see the losses in his what we say P&L statement, right? In the profit and loss. But if again market dips down, that will be neutral again. He will be again eating the premium. That's what exactly I was trying to say. So if you want to be safe, right, at this level, if you want to buy option, you see the only thing you should buy option is when you know the trend and when you know there is going to be sharp move and you're confirmed about it. So if you want to place a bet you can place there. कि अगर यहाँ पे अगर मान लो यहाँ पे अगर मेरे को पता है राइट द स्टॉक इज गोइंग टू गो अप एंड यहाँ से काफी फास्ट मूवमेंट हो सकता है सो इधर ऑफ गोइंग दिस वे कि 310 का अगर मैं यहाँ पे पुट सेल करने से अच्छा आई विल बाय एट द मनी कॉल्स या फिर इन द मनी कॉल्स आई विल नेवर गो ओटीएम एट द कॉल साइड बाइंग कॉल साइड राइट ऑप्शन बाइंग में कभी भी ओटीएम नहीं जाना बिकॉज प्रीमियम सबसे ज्यादा कम होते हैं आउट ऑफ द मनी के द सेम रीजन मान लो अभी यहाँ पे इफ आई वांटेड टू बाय द कॉल 348 का भी प्राइस चल रहा है राइट अगर मेरे को कॉल बाय करना भी है मैं 340 का करूंगा या उसके थोड़ा सा नीचे जाऊंगा अगर मेरा लॉन्ग टर्म का व्यू है लेकिन मैं 370 380 400 का नहीं करूंगा बिकॉज इवन इफ अ स्मॉल डिप अगेंस्ट मी दैट विल ईट हाफ ऑफ माय प्रीमियम
नंगा कर देगा
because
I
probability
think let's come to the point where I think you do
And the
only
reason
option
no Vinayak, and the underlying reason for that is more out of the money. So
Right.
more in the money जो options रहते हैं that moves more 1-to-1 to the stock and it has
Right.
lesser premium. And
Correct.
most of the option sellers sell which have premium actually. That is why out of the money option people like me sell more out of the money because I am option मैं option seller के mindset से बात कर रहा हूँ और जो in the
Exactly.
money होते हैं that moves 1-to-1 as per the stock.
right so see when you are selling an option you buy OTM as a hedge right to your position most of the times or mostly they buy to lesser down the premium or the capital right that they're required to put in
I think
But if you're
what I
buying it
understand is
naked,
that
or like or people buy covered calls, right?
that
They
is
sell
also
covered calls. They don't buy covered calls. They
Yeah,
sell
sorry,
covered.
sell covered
like
calls.
me
Yeah.
like me I'm selling
yeah,
covered call.
you'll buy against your stock and you'll buy puts and close,
No, no. When you have, let's say you have 100 stocks of, let's say Google, you will sell out of the money. Let's say Google is at around 95. You know, in this month it will go maximum 200. So you sell 101 or 105 call options. So it's like you are taking a monthly dividend. Let's say you have $100. You have kept $100 in your bank. It gives you some interest, right? So this is the way of collecting the premium from the market. That's
Like
that's
so
one
let's
more
say
thing what I do.
what I'm trying to tell you is, let's say you had a Meta call, okay? I mean,
let's take my example. I have 700 Meta stocks. I can do 7 calls every week and make at least $400 every week.
yeah, but
Something with
what
the
if you
premium.
buy Meta puts?
Put कैसे वो तो put तो फिर naked हो जाएगा ना मेरे को अलग से
Why do you
करना
want to
पड़ेगा.
buy puts? Yeah, puts is a different story. Buying is different story. Right?
Buying is you are buying an insurance.
yeah.
No, let's say for example, so covered call तो क्या हुआ फिर? Covered call वही हुआ
Covered
ना
call
कि
you have to
मतलब
have a stock.
right. Yeah, I'm just talking about, I mean, so Prashant's strategy was covered calls or Prashant's strategy was
His strategy is totally different. He don't have anything. He just do buying a call and selling it, something like that. Correct, Prashant? Can you explain
Correct.
one more?
I do naked selling, then I do covered
Yes,
selling also. Like what I will do, for example, mine is very different. I do advanced option strategies, which is like, for example, in whatever chart, Meta, what I will do is I will sell 120 and buy 125. So I'm covering my ass also. Like let's say there is a big breakout in Metaverse. कल सुबह उठ के बोल दिया कि भाई full दुनिया adopting Meta. My losses will be unlimited. I am
Right.
happy to take $100 profit and a $200 loss in case my prediction is wrong. But मेरा वो $100 is kind of confirmed because time is my friend. Time is not my enemy. When you buy insurance, time is your enemy. Time is my friend actually. When you keep money in your bank, time is your friend, right? Based on how much time your money lies in your FD, it gives you those returns, right? So time is, I want to make time my friend. I don't want to make time my enemy.
okay. So maybe if you can share one strategy as an example, maybe that will help.
I have one Google strategy ongoing.
वो लास्ट वीक गूगल वाली स्ट्रेटेजी भेजी थी, वो एक बार बताओ ना कि उसमें क्या किया था आपने एग्जैक्टली, जो 95 का पुट किया था और 90 का कुछ सेल किया था.
So what
या
I
फिर
did was
इस वीक का कोई स्ट्रेटेजी बताओ जो कल कर सकते हैं, जैसे कि मेटा का कोई या कोई किसी का भी एग्जांपल देके.
मेटा का जैसे ये पूरा साइडवेज है, तो आप क्या कर सकते हो, सी मेटा का बॉटम ऑलमोस्ट बन चुका है अराउंड 85 के आसपास, राइट? So
Hmm.
what you can do is, and from here, let's say 109, and you are bullish on Meta actually. So
Hmm.
what you can do, 105 put you can, like, sorry, yeah, 105 put you can sell, and 100 put you buy. And let's say you are taking a premium of $2, and maximum if it goes up, you get that $200 profit. Maximum if it goes below 100 also, and your break even price is $103. Let's say even if it goes to $100 Meta, your maximum loss will be $300, and maximum profit is $200. So there is a defined profit, there is a defined loss. There is no unlimited profit. And this market teaches you, if you go for unlimited profit, it will show you unlimited loss. And I'll tell you the behavior, how it will, you'll always feel, yeah, I entered this trade, I made a loss. I entered, like, you will feel the whole market is plotting against you only. I'll tell you, every time you'll get that feeling. But when you start taking that limited thing, you will have that limited thing. Don't be greedy.
So I did not still
Take limited
understand.
loss. Tell me
Hey,
what.
bhai, so I still didn't understand you're saying you sell puts, so you get some
Correct.
premium, right? And are you going to use the same premium to buy
And I
puts?
buy, I cover. That's called
So
covering the call.
you buy puts, right?
I sell first. I sell first. I
First you
sell.
sell
Then I.
puts, you get some premium. You can actually keep that premium. Instead, you are buying puts to make sure Meta does not go. I mean, even if Meta goes down, you are
Why
making
I am
some money.
buying is why I am buying is because my capital with which I am playing is low. After some time, I will be doing naked selling actually. More out of the money.
Yeah. So basically, the naked selling is something exactly opposite of naked buying. Correct.
Hmm.
The premium that we are giving in the market, right? Whatever $7, $6, $15, $400, whatever the premium is, that is being collected. The same person who is selling that call, whatever
Yeah.
premium you are giving, that is collected by the person, somebody who is selling that particular. Let's suppose if you are selling, buying 140 calls, there would be somebody selling 140 calls. So whatever premium you are giving, that person will be collecting.
Yeah.
So he's taking the risk.
Suppose I bought 112 call, then if I am selling my 112 covered call, then I am giving my rights to giving that 100 stocks to that guy, and he is giving me $200 premium. But
Stocks
ultimately,
are
if
not
stock, go ahead.
As a stocks, you have an obligation to sell if it goes up, right?
Yeah.
What you're talking about is 112. You say the stock will remain below that, correct? That's what you're talking about. So, and that person is a firm that either stock will stay right where it is right now, or it might go down, right? But he is not confident that stock will come up to 112, right? That's the reason he's selling the calls, correct?
Yeah, but last week I got screwed up in that. So I was selling calls, covered calls for Meta, and I thought Meta will go 115 or above, and I was selling 115 or 110 calls, and all of a sudden I was selling all those 7 calls. I might have lose all my 700 stocks just for $700 premium. So sometimes this strategy always gets screwed up. So I might lose almost $30,000 if by mistake all the
Don't
stocks.
say you will lose, you won't make, right?
No, I lose because all the 700 stock will be gone to somebody else, and I might only have that 700 stock, only that $700 premium. Because ultimately, I am obligating that he is giving me $200 premium for that, and stock close above 115, he is ready to take all the 150 stock.
But you bought the stock way low somewhere, right?
No, I bought
Yeah,
the stock at
sometimes they
145.
ask you to close, like Fidelity, like in Teslas and all. I heard that sometimes they ask you to, close your call or cover it. They'll
Yeah,
ask
so
you to.
luckily I cover it. Luckily on first day itself,
Hmm.
I cover it. Otherwise, I might be in really deep loss. So I stopped doing cover
Mostly call
calls.
selling should not be done on a volatile stocks. Okay. If you're doing option selling in a volatile market, right, or the stocks like Tesla, right, because it can move like anything, 20%, 30%. So it's very hard to manage. And that point of all the time, what I prefer is selling the calls, right, or doing covered call is in the stock that does not move much. As in the movement is not that crazy that it will move 10% up, 20% down the next day, 5% up the next day, right? Because premiums will be very volatile than the chart itself, the actual spot price itself, right?
So ultimately, Prashant, Vinayak, what exactly we should do now next 1 month? Come to the point, let's.
Yeah.
What should we do? All three of us, like Prashant, what do you think? Consistent money, like sell what exactly you are saying that try to have a consistently $200, $500 per week, something like that, what you do?
So like main thing is you should see that, like for example in this case, whatever Meta Vinayak is sharing, like it is consolidating at this point in time, right?
Yeah.
On a daily basis.
Yes.
Right.
So, and whenever you see, okay, it is like now trying to break and go above 120, you can build a bullish trade with a strict stop loss, because if you are buying into stock, you should preserve your capital also, right? What we feel is we are not able to cut the losses.
Mhm.
So we have to take the stop loss and go. I remember, Ankit, we were speaking once.
Yeah.
What we do is we keep averaging the losing horse.
Yes.
For example, I'll tell you the best consolidation over here in the chart, if you see, is between 160 and 180. If you see, if you, Vinayak, if you can draw that line, see how many days it has been there from almost like 26th of July, and 180. If you see how many days, like it has like logo ka premium, people would have eaten off actually. For almost like 3 months it stood over there. But as soon as it broke below 160, you see, it reached almost 80.
Okay, yeah,
And
154.
then
154
see,
was the,
decisively, and
Yeah,
decisively
150.
it has broken over here.
yeah, 154 was the strong 1 year support, and that breaks. I was the one who entered at 154, and I should not
But
have.
here you should short. You should have clearly, as soon as it broke
Sorry, आता नहीं है
160.
ना. That is the problem. We don't know anything. That is the reason we want your and Vinayak's help to
And
learn all this.
correct. And if you see that candle, it has decisively broken this thing.
A big red candle
Or a big red candle.
below
all-
160.
And it has broken 3 months of consolidation. The more bigger consolidation it breaks, just do MSFT actually. Just go to MSFT chart actually. It has broken 10 years ka consolidation. So people will think, oh, now finally it will stop. Take it monthly actually, Vinayak.
Yeah.
You see how many, after 10 years of consolidation, can you, you see how many days, how many years it was consolidating. Once it started moving up, it broke decisively in whatever 2018 onwards. That whole, how many 10 years candle it has broken. That is why Microsoft stock has not fallen. How many years of consolidation? So now people are asking, all other stocks have fallen, why Microsoft has not fallen? By how many years it was consolidation, how many years it was, people were stuck, and now they are seeing some return that people are not seeing.
Yeah.
So you are saying that Microsoft still is a worthable stock.
Correct. Why will Microsoft fall? After 10 years, it has broken the gate and it has gone out of that.
Yeah.
How many years you have like compressed it and not allowed it to grow. Finally, it has grown.
Yes.
Leave all. Satya Nadella became CEO. What chart is saying is it came out of 10-year consolidation. And if imagine if and how you calculate the return is, even if someone had bought at whatever $50 whatever during that whole consolidation phase, if he gets 10% return year over year, then also he has not made 10%. So I think this has to go still higher itself according to me, but there will be some consolidation and then it will again start up.
Yeah, means like 105 it will go down and then again go back to. So range is still same, like 100 to 200, 200, 250.
Maximum it can go to 200, because that was where there was a consolidation for almost 5 to 6 months.
Yeah,
between
200.
Between 200 and 220. That is why
200.
exactly.
Broader time frame. This is not going to happen tomorrow or day after tomorrow. It's going to be
This is a broader time frame. Yes.
दो साल 3 साल की बात कर रहे हैं यहाँ पे जब हम लोग बात कर रहे थे.
Correct. नहीं. If you see, people are asking, like all other stocks have fallen 50%. Like Meta, Amazon, Google, but Microsoft stock has not fallen 50%. The reason is, if you like, can you compress it? It has come out after 10 years of consolidation. No.
It's 38% it has fallen from the top.
It's just 38, but you see this whole consolidation.
Yeah. All the other stocks have been like 50, 60%. Yeah.
That is why
He's talking about. At this
this
time,
whole
stock
thing.
has no returns.
Look at this. No returns. Literally, people have not got any returns for the last
Okay,
20
take it
years
from here.
actually.
Okay, so you are saying from the 18, the COVID onwards, most of the return after Satya Nadella, the return happened.
No,
The
no,
previous-
Satya Nadella is just one incident.
In general, all the returns are after 2018-19.
Yeah, all returns are 20. So if some people have just, if you are drawn line, okay, after this, you don't buy. Okay. So always a stock has to consolidate for 2 months, 3 months. Whenever you see upside or downside, if it is going down, it is down. If it is up, so here that confirmation on the chart is there that, okay, now after 3 months, the more it
So
consolidates,
this is talking about. When I'm talking
this
about.
so whenever, see, as soon as it came, this strong candle, it came out right here. I will not buy in this consolidation, you can exit, but you look at this green candle, means it has told I want to go up now, enough of, means buyers have taken over the sellers. That is the key thing.
Which candle?
Who is,
Which candle? Which one?
see here, the one just above that, when I go up, yeah, that green candle.
Okay.
That is a confirmation candle.
Okay. So this is a big resistance. That's the reason today stock is still sitting at that same resistance, 242 something.
No, not resistance. I'm saying, let's say you are in April, whatever, 2021, when it consolidates for 3-5 months, and if you get a decisive upside or downside after that, means it has told now I want to go in this direction. So right now I would not buy or sell Microsoft. Still consolidation has not happened. Somewhere what I do is, my strategy is consolidation should happen. And after consolidation, either it should go up or go down with a decisive break actually.
Yeah.
So all the
Then
stocks are
only-
basically this 2 weeks or last 1 week, it's consolidated. Either it will go heavy up 10%.
According to me, investors should get frustrated. Yeah, I am holding since 3 months, I'm holding since 4 months, nothing is happening.
So they will cut
Then-
the loss.
Then one direction will come out of which is more decisive according to me. That is how I well, then that is conclusive, means someone has won. See, more the battle happens, like whatever in historical Panipat battle or whatever battle, more the battle runs, one strong winner will come out of it. Shorter the battle, you don't know, the other people can again come back and start fighting again with other resources. But once the longer battle happens, now all resources are over on both sides. Then whichever side happens, that side is stronger for sure. Simple. It is a historical thing. Nothing today, it is like running from center. Correct, na? You think you have how much ammunition? You might have 200K, 300. So someone is buying, someone is selling, someone is buying, someone is selling. So that whole process will happen, and then someone has to come out strong. So
What do you think
here,
now about a SPY, Prashant?
let's go to SPY actually.
Your opinion, what do you
But-
think? Do you think we will hit
Yeah.
405 or 407 or
I feel SPY will be sideways here.
Again?
According to me, it will be like between, that's what it will keep. It is going in a channel only, I feel.
yeah, because it's in the channel, keep eating the premium, and ultimately it will downtrend then.
Correct.
Prashant, I'll tell you what my analysis was, right, with this buy. So
Mhm.
what I was thinking, so even though if you want to go in a short side, right, like let's suppose if your view is on bearish, I think it should be somewhere around here, right, when we have a strong confirmation at this level.
Correct.
Because and the people, right, we are with right now, they mostly are short-term traders. They are not looking for 3 months, 4 months, or 5 months holding, right?
Correct.
Because see, if this is happening here, this is not happening in 1 day, 2 day, or 1 week or 2 week, right? It's almost a month consultation. It's like,
Correct,
coming
correct.
down in 1 month, right?
Mhm.
So the better
So
idea, yeah.
The better idea would be, as soon as it hits the blue line, which Vinayak is showing, you can take a screenshot of this. Whenever it hits the blue line, you can buy puts or you can short. And correct, na? According to me, whenever it hits the blue line, that's the best time to short actually.
But even after
But
that,
if it crosses, if it decisively crosses the blue line, let's say you see a
Right.
big green candle, then you should go on the buy side.
I see.
For a short
Because
term,
it
like,
decisively crossed it and broke the
Decisively.
whole this whole pattern. It broke it. Right.
Correct.
This
The
very
whole
quickly
that
tells
channel.
this can be like something, yeah, this rectangle can be there, like something this green can be, something like this happens.
Mhm.
Like so something like this happens in the green candle. Now. This like this kind of thing.
No,
Then you should.
that was the earlier one that we were seeing, DIA, right?
Right. See, so what I'm trying to say here is, instead of taking the puts here, right?
And so no, just 1 minute. See, in this SPY only, people would have bought at 360. But if you see down, this can you go there? There is a decisive green candle.
नीचे बड़ा वाला
340.
candle.
Oh,
Yeah, bada wala,
yeah,
see.
the
See
uptrend.
how see it has told clearly ki by now enough this concern. It has broke, and if you see that candle, how many candles it has eaten? If you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 days of candles it has broken almost. Previous 4 days.
Mhm.
So it is
So-
a engulfing. It is called a
Engulfing,
engulfing
yeah.
bullish candle.
अच्छा,
And
तो
when
वो green जो
engulfing,
candle है उसके पहले जो 4 रेड कैंडल है वो ब्रोक किया, अब ये बोल.
उस पूरों को engulf कर दिया. That's why it's called a it's called
What-
Maribozu.
what-
It's called a Maribozu also, right, Vinayak?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So
What do you think about the big red candle after that, which is a
What is the
red
big-
day?
But it
वो
no,
retracement
exact. Yes, but if you see, it has not gone to the lower of the green candle. So let's say after the green candle of the top, if you buy around 360 also, let's say over this can this one Vinayak.
ग्रीन वाला.
This one. Let's say you had bought at the top. नहीं candle को complete होने दो पूरा दिन. उसके बाद भी आपने अगर buy किया होता, नहीं look at the top of the candle. How much is it? 360.
yeah, it's 360.
365. Even if you had bought at 365, your stop loss will be below 360.
Mhm.
See, it has not hit the stop loss. Then
See,
you can
try-
continue
the
holding the green.
way to enter these
Check
kind of
loss.
entries is when you buying at this candle, the stop loss should always be below this candle.
Below this candle, correct.
I see. So stop losses did not get triggered, which
What
means
is the big man out there?
it's going up.
So
Okay.
so it's continuing to go up actually.
I see.
It's a more of a probability, right? It will not happen 100% of the times, right? But it's a more of a probability. This is how the market will behave. But even if you're losing, that's what exactly I was trying to say. Even if you're losing, you will not be losing much.
ये एक्चुअली में ऐसा
जितना
होता है
गेन मिल
कि
रहा है ना उसके अगेंस्ट में लॉस बहुत छोटा होगा.
ये
Correct,
actually में
exactly.
Vinayak, is it what the same thing you always talk about, that whenever you have a big jump, after that next day will be a retracement?
Of course. अगर यहाँ पे किसी ने buy
Profit
किया है,
taking, right? Slightly
yeah,
profit
if
taking.
somebody has bought here and if he's a weak hand, he's like, let's suppose he's यहाँ पे, if he should there are some people, right, type of traders, if they are seeing the profit in the terminal, they'll get out of the market. Let's suppose this is the today at the last Monday, right? Monday at the end I have bought some calls, let's suppose, or I have sold some puts. I am a day trader, so kind of like a BTST, like buy today, sell tomorrow. There are people like these. That is the reason on the first 15 minutes, there is always volatility because there are different kind of traders that are entering in the market. There are few fresh traders, right? Who is buying or selling. There are yesterday's traders who is trying to sell their cover their positions. Let's suppose I have bought the calls, right? Just example, right? And if tomorrow market opens gap up here, right? So I am seeing good profits in my terminal. So I will sell. There are new people who are thinking like that. Okay, these buyers must have bought a good profit now. Even I should sell because there would be retracement. There would be these people. Then there would be some newbies who's thinking market is going up. Let's buy the call. So first 15 minutes in the markets are always volatile for the same reason. And no matter how like कितना भी आप बड़े scale पे चले जाओ, right? आप day पे चले जाओ, month पे चले जाओ, the psychology of people will remain same everywhere. जस्ट जितना टाइम फ्रेम हम लोग बढ़ाते जाते हैं, डे से लेके वीक तक के मत ज्यादा से ज्यादा प्रोफेशनल ट्रेडर्स ऐड होते हैं यहाँ पे डेली और मंथली बेसिस. और जो डे के कैंडल्स रहते हैं वहां पे सब लोग रहते हैं, नए ट्रेडर्स भी रहते हैं बिकॉज एवरीबॉडी वांट्स अ क्विक मनी. सो दैट इज द मोस्ट इमेच्योर मार्केट. जो डे का कैंडल रहता है, प्रोफेशनल जो रहते हैं वो डे का देखेंगे, मंथ का देखेंगे, राइट, बड़े टाइम फ्रेम पे देखेंगे व्हाट्स हैपनिंग.
ठीक है, one last 7 minutes. Let's do one last Nasdaq and then we can close it in 7 minutes. Then
8 minutes. Before we go there, one quick thing. So tomorrow, right? Let's say tomorrow, I'm thinking just about tomorrow, for example. If it's going sideways, then we know we just need to wait for that, right? Consolidation. If there is a, let's say, a big red candle, like for example, there is a big candle, 2 candles on the left side, right? 3 candles on the left side to your cursor, there's a big red candle. If there is that kind of big red candle tomorrow,
Hmm.
or even when the Fed minutes have come in, does
Hmm.
that qualify for a break in the trend? And then can this continue to go down from right there?
Mm-hmm. Sir. So that's what you're asking, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
यहाँ से अगर बड़ा red candle
Yeah.
like something like this happens
Without even touching this
without
blue
even just
line.
touching here, correct?
Yeah.
So again, there is, if you go on a very, like, if I zoom a little bit, right? If you
Mhm.
see the major trend, जैसा कि मैंने yesterday बोला, it is a downtrend, right? On a major
Sure.
side, because it is making lower highs, right? This is the high, then this is high, then this is the high. But if you see on a shorter time frame, whenever it goes up, right, the market from
Mhm.
here it went here, correct? From here it went here, correct? It is not going in one jump. It is making again higher highs. If you see it here,
And so this could also be a small,
small,
I see,
on a
small
smaller scale,
jump. Hmm.
and it has not broken. If you see now, it has not broken any highs. It has been going up. It's been going up. So if it has to go here, it should not break this, because this is its high, right?
Hmm.
So that's where you can see the confirmation. This is on a like, if you see from a
Okay, so if it go further below than that, then it's breaking
might
that.
be, there might be chances. There might be chances.
I think the sub groups are saying that 390, below 390 is a confirmation for puts. Above 400 is a confirmation for calls. What is that logic?
See, above 400, I don't think there is a confirmation to call. See, even as Prashant said, right? Even if you want to enter here, correct, on a call side,
आपको
the candle should be very decisive. And again,
Hmm.
we should not enter here, because a lot of people will be entering here. There will be some retracement again back to this line, and this is the time we need to enter.
I see.
कल के लिए आपको ट्रेड चाहिए, कल के लिए तो आप
हाँ.
आईईपी का चार्ट, जस्ट गो टू आईईपी चार्ट.
Can you spell that out?
IEP.
Right?
IEP. Yeah, first one. I feel, and go to 4 hours, because you are looking more at short term trades actually. See, this has already last में close. ये पूरा gap fill होगा. So this has, I think, a good potential to go up according to me.
So 1000 stocks, you take it, and then
this 4% move is trying to talk about the gap, right?
I am talking about this move. So that's what I found. See, if you see here also, this gap was created few days back, which got filled up in couple of days. See, this gap got filled up over here. Now this gap will get filled up in a, like, I feel it will get filled up maybe by closing. So yeah, see, this got filled up here.
So this got filled up here.
I see.
So this is just now I found.
Yeah, but again, the thing is, can you wait till this long?
That's how many days?
It was like a 142.
It's hardly 2-3 days. We are talking of, because
No,
we are seeing
4 hours
for
candle. 4 hours candle. Let's say
Ah.
no, that is a too much long time frame. August to November.
No. In 4 hours it was showing less days. How can it?
We are all impatient traders.
No. Go to 4 hours. Vinay. It was. I thought that was
I
the
think,
gap created few days back. This was the gap
Okay, so you must be
created.
talking about this gap. ये वाला, नीचे वाला.
No. You are around 16th September, which was created. Or 15th. Sorry, 15th or 16th August.
Okay, so you're talking about not, this is the very large.
Yeah, then it's a larger time frame. Yeah.
You are looking for
This one,
this
then
gap.
August 16th. Yeah, August 16th wala, 15th wala.
That's the one he marked, right?
Yeah.
That took, you're right, about 140 days.
This kind of a candle, but yeah, again, the gap filling that happens.
So looks like even right there, even in the May month, there is a big gap, and that got closed even same time frame, probably 100 days may wo close hua. So looks like this is something which is a slow thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? It looks like this has gaps all the time. I don't know what's with this guy.
Most of these stocks are kind of sort of volatile, correct?
What
That's
about
why-
what about Meta
That's
gap that 118 to 122? People keep saying there are two gaps. One is the upside gap, and one is the downside gap.
I'll
For-
mark the upside gap. Okay, this is the upside gap zone. Okay, this exactly is the upside gap zone. Okay, on a very
Okay.
broad
और
time
नीचे
frame.
नहीं हो सकता है. I think
This is the downside gap. No, overall बता रहा हूँ आपको. See, he has left the gap here. Okay, left the gap here. The logic behind getting into the gaps is those who have missed, they will start re-entering again. It's nothing else.
So when you're okay,
Gap is basically what happens. Let's suppose if I have bought it here, stock is I have bought it here, it went up here, correct? So what mostly if I am the professional trader, I know this is like a kind of a fake demand, right? And this won't last. Something like that. That might come up again, and market always waits for professional traders to enter. That is the only logic behind the gaps. Because see, just because we are buying it here at these levels, if यहाँ से stock यहाँ पे चले जाता है, professional traders are not going to buy it here because they know this might be the kind of fake pump. They will wait for it to come down and fill the gap. They start purchasing because they are not going to average up their position for no reason unless and until they know there is something really fishy happening. And of course, they know better, right?
Guys, and one more stock I found. I'll tell you. All of you must be having in Fidelity, right? Just FIS. क्या zone में खड़ा है? It is in a best zone actually.
Fidelity
is not
itself.
going. Fidelity itself is not going, guys. It's in the best zone. And look at the accumulation. Look at huge volumes which have happened over here. It's in the best zone.
Something same like Meta, right?
So almost, but here almost that green candle has started forming. If you see, matlab, the whole consolidation has started happening.
So basically ये Meta जब 89 था जब ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ. विनायक exactly.
Look at this. See.
Vinayak, example.
So you think this can do a gap up? Usually, how long do we need to wait for that gap to be filled?
I feel it has already. See, it always gives because still, if you see this whole green candle, if there were more sellers, see this whole gap came. This huge selling happened, right? Where the sellers pulled from 76 all the way till 56, right?
Sure.
Right.
After that, from November first week onwards, slowly buyers came.
A lot more buying, yeah.
In any chart you see, any chart, XYZ chart you open, the bear market, the fall will be faster, the uptrend will be slower. And if you see, slowly the uptrend has started in this. No need to see, look at the Fidelity chart. Correct, Vinayak?
Yes. And that is the reason VIX always moves up fast because whenever started falling now, everybody keeps on selling randomly. Those who are scared the stock should not go up. That same thing happened in the Meta. Whenever there is a sell or fall, so even you must have noticed premiums of put side always increases more than the caller side because fear is more.
And if even correct, and even if you buy at 61 today, Fidelity stock, your stop loss is so less at 56, which is just $5 or $6.
So upside is 76.
Upside is 76 and your stop loss is only $5. So 1:3 ratio.
If anybody bought 1,000 stocks, he can make 16,000 in 1 month probably.
Your risk to reward ratio is 1:4. So for losing 1 rupee, you will be earning 4 rupees.
So why would we? Okay, you'll set up stop loss below that green candle.
Correct.
Below this low.
The lower red candle, I see. Because you know it will continue to go down now.
Yeah, there is a possibility that it might go down.
Sure.
Vinayak, which one did you use for this profit and loss thing? I missed seeing that.
Yeah, so this is in if you go here, it's a long position. It's called long, and if you want to do it for the shorter position, okay. And you can use this as well for the price range to know how much exactly percentage is actually.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so FIS is something which we can look for tomorrow's calls, I guess, or up to next week's.
एक और चीज है प्रशांत, So calls might not work, correct? It might delay for 10 days, 1 week, something like that.
Go with the stocks. Go with the stocks in this.
Go with stocks in this, I would suggest.
Because these
And
stocks might be
I'll
strong.
tell you one more thing. If you want to minimize your loss also, let's say you don't want to give that $5 loss also to the market, you can buy Fidelity futures and you can sell like 65 call option in this.
What is Fidelity futures? Meaning sell early? Sorry, buy early in the morning, you're saying.
I don't
right?
know what is, like, for example, at least I know in India stock market, you have for every stock, you have a future.
Correct.
I don't know. So what is the Fidelity future over here? If I want to buy 100 stocks of Fidelity, how do I buy?
Basically, the future is something. See, the option and future both are contracts. Okay. The future is you are just saying. See, what you are trying to say here is if you're. So if you are looking at a futures, what you're trying to say is, let's suppose if you buy a future, okay, of let's say 60 or 55 or something, 64, something like that. That means you are predicting the market towards that level, but you are not exactly buying the stocks. Okay, you are not buying the stocks. You are just saying, so options and future both are the like kind of contracts. Those were made to protect. Those were made for hedges, right? The actual transaction was not to buy, like naked put karna, naked sell karna was not the thing. The reason it was introduced. The reasons options and futures were introduced to hedge your positions, the stocks you already have, right? अगर नीचे जाता है तो you will, अगर let's suppose there is a day कि अगर let's suppose Tesla का earning है, you might feel कि Tesla might go down and you have the stocks, right? So what you do, उसके साथ में आप hedge करने के लिए put ले लेते हो. Those were the reasons. And future is, future में बस one thing is there in the future में decay नहीं होता, time decay नहीं होता.
प्रशांत, एक और चीज, ये FIS का ग्राफ देखा, उसमें ऐसा लग रहा है कि MCD क्रॉसओवर में अगर वो क्रॉसओवर टर्न नहीं होता है, then it might go again for 55 or 50.
Correct. But if you see long term also, why I feel this zone is good? Can you go to month actually?
Yeah, you are telling long term for sure this stuff, but
not long term, because it has come in the monthly zone, which go to the two green candles, that two left. It is 2016 price what you are seeing. So that is why it has started reacting from there.
See, the same support is there. It's also
See here.
Because
अगर आपको पता होता कि अगर आपने ये लाइन पहले लगा दिया होता, तो you know exactly from where it will take a bounce.
Yeah.
And see that March 2020 bounce, exactly from the previous bounce where it has taken. Go to that March. See exactly it has taken the bounce over there. And see how many times it has bounced even in the previous few months before cutting it decisively.
If you see it,
so basically this is a long-term bounce, like for 2015-16.
And look at
no, just draw the lines, and if you go to short term, you will see those short-term bounces also in that. So as soon as it
yeah,
that is how you see. For this, what I don't know any FIS news, so I don't look at news at all. Oh, FII data, job data, all that is bullshit, man. That is all. It keeps coming. Chart is like, let's say Fidelity has the best analysts, right? They don't know what is happening to their own company. They have the best economists, right, whom they employ. And imagine if all economists, ab ye job data jo bhi bol rahe ho, agar if they had been true, they would have been billionaires, right?
Yeah, that's the reason I keep telling James, Anirudh and everyone that don't rely on any newses.
So still because
that is why views se farak padta hai, lekin at the end market will be back where it should probably be.
Exactly.
But graph says everything all, correct? No?
Yes.
Exactly. So
chart is the only thing you can read.
Simple. in देसी भाषा, आप कुछ भी खरीदने जाते हो तो आप वो भाव में सब कुछ फैक्टर हो जाता है ना. मतलब अगर टमाटोस कम हो गए, सीजन टमाटो नहीं आ रहा है, तो भाव में आ जाता है वो सब कुछ.
क्या चाचा भाव क्या है इसका?
प्राइस एक्शन, एग्जैक्टली प्राइस एक्शन. दैट इज नथिंग बट प्राइस एक्शन.
सेम होता है ना, अपने इधर कांदे का भाव बढ़ गया 100 रुपए, अगेन इट इज गोइंग टू बी 30 क्योंकि 30 ही उसका भाव है.
30 ही उसका भाव है बस. बट उस टाइम पे डिमांड है उसकी.
हाँ, डिमांड एंड सप्लाई, क्योंकि न्यूज बेस पे डिमांड हो जाती है ना. वहीं पे सारे वीक ट्रेडर्स अंदर घुस जाते हैं और वो फंस जाते हैं. Then again they have to wait for 1 year to get out.
Yeah, 57 was the best point for this one. If anybody entered that FIS, वो तो बहुत
चलो
सही.
आज के तारीख में, कल के तारीख में पता नहीं क्या होगा भाई.
नहीं अभी अब 57 से 62 हो गया, लेकिन the gap is still there for long term investor, at least 1 month. अब अनिरुद्ध और मेरा और
सिंपल लॉजिक इज वही है ना सर. सिंपल लॉजिक इज तो कुछ भी करो सर, प्रोबेबिलिटी तो 50% का ही है, 50-50 है.
राइट.
या तो ऊपर जाएगा या तो नीचे जाएगा, राइट. इट्स बेटर कि कहाँ पे सेंस बन रहा है, जहाँ पे बाइंग करना है.
चलो एक लास्ट 1 मिनट और नेस्टेक देखना हो तो देख सकते हैं, उसके बाद वी कैन एंड द कॉल.
Yeah.
But this is a good trade, yeah. For long term also, I think it's good. Fidelity.
FIS.
Market is full of such stocks now, right?
Market has 3,000 stocks. If you go to losers and daily top losers and gainers, you might see this kind of stock every day. मैं पहले लास्ट 2 साल तक यही ट्रेड करता था. जो 40% गिर जाता था उसको लेके 15 दिन रख देता था. So this was the same thing. I think this dropped all the way from $84 to $57. That a crazy move. Like almost 47%. So at least it will recover 20%.
So are you doing the free thing in this traderview.com? Are you guys paying for this?
No, free. No, this is everything free.
Oh, it's free?
There are few features, right, which are paid, but those are not necessary. I don't believe in complicated indicators and all.
Okay, I see. So this is free, whatever you're doing.
Yeah,
Right now.
whatever I need, everything is free.
I see.
Yeah,
Let me try this out.
indicators अगर जो पेड वाले हैं वो काम करते तो ट्रेडिंग वाले ये सब क्यों खोल के बैठे?
Nee, Aniruddha, whatever you are seeing in Yahoo Finance is almost same. Everything in whatever he is doing is same.
Yeah, but this has better tooling, I guess, for drawing lines and
Yeah,
stuff.
drawing lines and all this is better.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
उसमें Yahoo Finance में भी है, right?
No, I don't know.
समझ में आता है उसको ज्यादा सही है. ट्रेंड लाइन बनाना ये सब इसमें ज्यादा अच्छा है.
मैं आज Yahoo Finance से ट्रेड कर रहा था. But anyways, I don't know. Yeah.
Charting is really good in this trend, making a trend line, making this Fibonacci losses and all these things. Those are really good in the trading view. All the I see retail traders posting the screenshots of trading view only. So last 1 minute, any suggestions for Nasdaq and we can close it. I think everybody's ready to sleep then. And don't go into FOMO tomorrow. Please wait for Wednesday morning. Trust me, wait for Wednesday morning. There might be some good news coming and we might rally. If we are not rallying, then we are rallying after Friday or Monday.
I don't think there will be rally, man.
Trust me, there will be rally.
In the short week. No, not this week.
अगर rally
Is
निकल
what
गई
I
तो
think.
VIX, whenever the VIX is dying, and ये Prashant can always tell. Prashant, last time you told me that closing is already given for the VIX below 2250. That means that the candle is broken. VIX?
No. So VIX is actually the fear, as you mentioned actually. So I don't generally trade on VIX. VIX lower means market is consolidation. That time VIX goes down. VIX goes up means there is a lot of bearishness in the market. That's it.
But लेकिन
apart from
2250 का एक support था और उसने आज 21.
So whenever VIX goes very, very low, you should actually buy. You buy anything, it will go up.
Repeat.
No. Whenever VIX is low, means market is stable. Basically, there is not much movement.
The
volatility is low, means things have consolidated.
Okay.
मतलब ज़्यादा swings नहीं रहेगा कोई भी स्टॉक में.
कोई भी स्टॉक में मूवमेंट नहीं रहेगा. और उसके बाद जैसे ही वो विक्स ऊपर की ओर चलने लगता है तो मतलब so it's like VIX is opposite to VIX is consolidating or goes low means market is bullish. Once it starts going up means market is bearish. Simple.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था, you remember I called you one time. तो आज VIX ने क्या किया? लास्ट टाइम VIX का डबल बॉटम था 2250 का सपोर्ट. आज उसने 2250 का छोड़ के 2235 पे क्लोज हुआ है, तो उसने लोअर क्लोजिंग दे दी है.
एक मिनट, can you go to VIX chart actually, Vinay?
तो
वो
आज
मतलब
ने लोअर क्लोजिंग दे दी है, तो उसका मतलब ये हो गया ना कि वी आर बुलिश।
yeah, means we are bull.
ये देखो,
Kind of
अगर 17 तारीख का देखोगे, इसके पहले वाली जो रेड कैंडल है,
Correct. This basically indicates consolidation to a bullish signal when the volatility is low.
correct. So this give me a confirmation that I am bullish for this week, because वो last time जो है ना
Bullish for what?
SPY,
क्यों? Can you guys repeat क्यों?
क्योंकि इसके पहले जो रेड कैंडल है बड़ी वाली, इसके जस्ट 3 दिन पहले वाली, वो 2250 पे थी क्लोज, और आज जो कैंडल क्लोज हुई है वो 2237 पे क्लोज हुई है, जो उससे छोटी के उससे एक थोड़ा पॉइंट नीचे क्लोज हुई है, करेक्ट। तो उसने उसके नीचे क्लोजिंग दी है।
Okay.
Can you add two charts to this, Vinayak? I don't know, one over the other. You can add SPY also over this.
This is not possible in the free version actually.
फ्री वर्जन में नहीं है इसमें।
Free version I cannot load the multiple charts. That's the reason actually I was looking for trend spider to get the multiple charts.
एक बार विनायक ये वाली क्लोजिंग बताना और वो वाली क्लोजिंग बताना, इसके जो लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में जो एक रेड कैंडल है,
नहीं तो parallel, you can open one more tab actually. Vinayak, you can open one more tab and open SPY actually, so that, and you can divide the screens into two
I
parts
watching
actually.
this.
What exactly you want to look?
SPY. Basically, what we are trying to do is correlation
Yes.
between SPY and VIX,
The core
and you can keep the same range actually.
तो प्रशांत, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये था कि 2250 का जो थोड़े दिन पहले का क्लोजिंग है, जो कि है 17th का या फिर 11th का, उसके नीचे आज कैंडल क्लोज होता है, तो आपने याद एक बार बोला था कि उसने क्लोजिंग अगर दे दी है, दैट मींस द साइन इज
Bullish.
Prashant sir, मेरा क्या इसमें लॉजिक था, राइट? इवन लाइक आई टेल यू जस्ट इन 2 minutes, राइट? आई गेस मेरे को भी दूसरा मीटिंग आई हैव टू गो, बट बिफोर दैट आई जस्ट टेल यू
11 नवंबर का विक्स।
मेरा क्या एनालिसिस था इसमें, इफ यू सी दिस लाइन ना सर, नीचे वाला, राइट? So the mix, the VIX is making higher highs, correct, at this levels, correct. But if you see, the top is same, right? 35, 34 is the top, right? That has been.
Why is that?
See, the reason basically is जब भी ये level पे जाता है, the selling is there, right? और the stock
नहीं, मतलब मान के चलो कि SPY का bottom आ चुका है।
हाँ, the reason
basically you have to sell VIX and buy SPY at this point whenever it reaches this range.
So whenever VIX hit 35, always try to buy.
You can check that. So let's say आप कोई take one candle in this wherever it went into that range and go on the same date to the SPY chart actually. No, Vinayak, what you need to do, let's say that red candle when the day it entered, and the same day you go to SPY chart, that day it will be a buying opportunity. 26 September. 26 September.
6 September. That will be buy. Yeah, correct. This is the 26th September, somewhere around here. Yeah. This is the 26th September. Yeah.
See, you could have easily, in 2-3 days, you could have easily made whatever 30-40 points.
Yeah, I keep telling in the group always that whenever the VIX is 35, you buy all in. Whenever the VIX is below 19 to 22, you get out.
See, यहाँ पे buy करने का what was the best way? I'll tell you. And यहाँ पे what I feel right now, correct? See, this much gap is pending in the VIX, correct? And that's what I feel as per my analysis, right?
हाँ, मैं ये क्वेश्चन पूछना चाह रहा था एक बार कि
and when it comes down till here, the SPY will go till here, right? Then there is a best combination of both. When it will start reversing again, you will be in a put side in a SPY.
Instead of puts, is there a stock that we can enter, the short wala stock? What is the best short wala stock?
आपका बताता हूँ, SPY का इन्वर्स बता सकता हूँ।
Bearish.
मैं अनिरुद्ध SPY का इन्वर्स बता सकता हूँ, जो
क्या SQ क्यों?
नहीं, SPY का इन्वर्स, एक्चुअल SPY का इन्वर्स जो शॉर्ट टर्म ट्रेडर्स के लिए बना है।
I
मैं
see.
भेजता हूँ मैं तेरे को। एक लास्ट क्वेश्चन है मेरा
Uh,
ये
Ankit bhai, I have to drop actually. I need to get into another thing. Chalo, we'll catch up later.
ठीक है
I
सर
have to.
ठीक है।
Chalo. So nice talking to
Yeah.
everyone.
Nice
थैंक
talking
यू
to you.
थैंक
Yes.
यू थैंक यू प्रशांत यार,
Bye.
रियली अप्रिशिएट।
Bye. Thank you.
मैं विनायक ये क्वेश्चन ये पूछा था, लास्ट क्वेश्चन है मेरा, उसके बाद बंद कर रहे अपन। 2250 देख 11 नवंबर का, 11 नवंबर का, 11 नवंबर का जो कैंडल है रेड वाला, 11 नवंबर, पास में जा और राइट में जा, राइट 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 राइट, या दिस लेफ्ट लेफ्ट, हाई वाला, ये 2250 इसका बॉटम था। आज का जो बॉटम बना है वो उसके एक नीचे क्लोजिंग दिया है। प्रशांत ने मेरे को ऐसा सिखाया था कि इसके नीचे अगर क्लोजिंग देता है, that means it will go little more down.
Yeah, so it will go a little more down. So that's what exactly we are trying to say. It will go down. It will go down till here, right? And it will start jumping.
हाँ, तो वही मेरा ये पैटर्न है।
Right, till here.
मैं यही बोलना चाह रहा हूँ कि शॉर्ट टर्म ट्रेडर्स को, कि मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि वो कल या परसों या फिर फ्राइडे को इट विल रैली टू 4 or 5 and then again डाउन ट्रेंड स्टार्ट फ्रॉम मंडे।
हाँ, can happen. See, the only reason, see, हम लोग तभी enter करेंगे when we have what we say, the clear conviction, we have our story done, right? कि अगर गलत भी होते तो ऐसा नहीं लगे किसी का सुन के गलत हो गया, right? So we have
कल
our
एक
own
चीज बता, तो फिर लास्ट चीज बताना कि कल उसके लिए स्पाई को क्या बॉटम टच करना होगा और क्या टॉप टच करना होगा।
See, अगर स्पाइक को और अगर बॉटम टच करना है यहाँ पे,
कल क्या टच करना है जिसके लिए कॉल्स में एंटर कर सकते हैं, और कल क्या टच करना है
What
जिसमें
I feel is SPY should not go below this. ये जो
क्या
लाइन है
है, ये
394
क्या पॉइंट है?
394 का है, 390 का है, 394 का है, whatever it was. ये जो लास्ट हाई बना था ना इसका, whatever is the high,
394.59,
390.27, right?
394.27।
हाँ, so I particularly feel SPY should stay above this if it has to go till here, right, to this levels. Again, this might go a little bit. This might come a little down to trap the other people, right, to get into the buy side into the markets, correct, and then it might start falling down. So if see, how will we know that if it's going to be go up or go down? We can figure it out by, let's suppose, when this is the breakout, right? Green candle comes, it comes down till here, right? But the VIX does not move. VIX is in the same range, correct? That means stock is moving, but the VIX is consolidating like this.
जैसे आज हुआ यार, आज सेम चीज हुई है, आज विक्स भी रेड है और स्पाई भी रेड था। दैट इज अनयूजुअल थिंग हैपेंड।
So when this kind of thing happens, then you know that okay, that market is not going to go down as of now, because VIX is getting consolidated here on a downside, correct? It's not going to show any upside move. As soon as you get to know that a market is trying to get up from here, then you will enter into the call side, which is more likely कि मैं अभी तो नहीं सोच रहा हूँ कि this will happen like in a very sooner time, correct?
ठीक है,
So I guess the best way to trade is to wait till the confirmation, right?
तो बॉटम ये है 394 कुछ है ना, 394.27 है ना?
नहीं, ये 390 वाला है सर, ये पकड़ लो आप, ये जो लास्ट
390, हाँ 390 और ऊपर में 394.27 कुछ आज का कुछ ऐसा था कि 394.27 इज सम पॉइंट चेक।
अच्छा ये वाला बोल रहे हैं, हाँ हाँ राइट,
उसके ऊपर रहना चाहिए तो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम। और 390
आज का छोड़ दो, आज का वैसे कुछ इम्पोर्टेंट नहीं है, आज का लो वगैरह, क्योंकि आज कहाँ पे खुलता है उसके ऊपर डिपेंड होगा वो। ओवरऑल एक नॉर्मल पकड़ लो, 390.20 390 पकड़ लो, एक नॉर्मल पूरा रेंज 390 के ऊपर रहता है।
और आज का हाई था 390, आज का हाई था 395.82। तो कल अगर उसके ऊपर खुलता है तो फिर बुलिश हुआ ना।
हाँ, उसके ऊपर खुल के 395 के ऊपर रहता है तो पहले एक घंटे में।
ठीक है गाइस, this is the point I written. He will maybe make a 2 Nasdaq and a SPY chart and he send, and then maybe limit your trades and don't go crazy. So this is a
So you're saying if it opens up like 394-ish or 395-ish and stays there for an hour, then there is a possibility it can go up.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Chalo.
ठीक है सर, really appreciated everything.